Hello, this is Janice Debo coming to you with another blog. And these are from my journal, Courage, Confidence, and Connections. This one is called, as you can see, Steady as She Goes. I must tell a story about a long time ago past experience that may have a life lesson for someone. This happened way back before cell phones existed, at least for the general population. So I'm dating myself, but for those of you who can't imagine what that was like, if you got in trouble on the side of the road or anywhere, you had to find a payphone or flag someone down to assist you. It it makes me grateful for technology we have right now. Now, I don't recall why I had been traveling on Highway 1 North in North Carolina, but I was. Suffice it to say, my audience who are not familiar with Highway 1 North was not very busy at night. I was driving a 1968 or thereabouts model Volkswagen Bug. They're cool cars, and still today collectors find them fun to drive. However, I was not crazy about it as a young person who had started selling recently and had to deal with a stick shift. For those of you unfamiliar with stick shifts, it was a challenge to drive, so I was driving back after dark on this old highway. And to this day, I don't know how I did not flip that old VW Bug over when I hit a chalk that had been left in the road by a truck driver. VW bugs are not known to be that stable, but by some freak accident, I hit that thing with both tires on the right side of that bug. Let me reiterate, I do not know how I didn't flip that car over and go plunging into the ditch beside the road, but it popped both right tires on the car. Yeah, I freaked out. It was dark and no one around, and I only had one spare. At last, a nice truck driver stopped to help. To the best of my recollection, a tow truck had to have been called, and maybe my husband, but again, no cell phones. Some details are unclear, but I live to tell the story because I'm here now telling you about it. My husband at that time, who was my high school sweetheart, could not believe I didn't flip the car. Neither could his father, who was a VW mechanic. It was very bizarre with both tires hit on the same side of that VW and that I was even able to stay on the road. I truly believe in angels, and I must have crushed a couple of them that night when I was able to stop that crazy car safely. Why do I tell you this insane story? Because it happened, and it was a miracle. Life can throw us not just curveballs, but wild circumstances to face and deal with. This one still eludes me as to how I got through it. Let this be known. I keep an eye on the side of the road these days, much better than back then. I was a lot younger, of course, but I did learn to be aware from that instance. Steady as she goes is the best phrase I could come up with because of by some miracle I was steady. My heart was pounding out of my chest and I was visibly shaking. Keep it in the roads, folks, and stay alert in your life. Thanks for reading and listening.